morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome back to Pumpkin Reborns. I'm your host, Critter Girl, and we did a bedtime routine last night, so I thought this morning we would go ahead and do a morning routine. So, first thing I do is I put the do not disturb sign up when I put the little ones to bed, and then during the day we put the come in sign up. So we're just going to head on in here, and everybody's kind of waking up a little bit at this point. I usually hold off on turning the lights on just for a minute. It's always chilly in here in the morning, so we're going to turn on our heater. There's Carrie. As you can see, she's already awake, but not ready to people yet. So I'm going to just step over her here. And then the first thing we do is we come over here and we turn on our snake heat lamps. Not seeing Rose out yet today. Bendy is in there. There's Bendy. And they all ate yesterday, so they're all kind of lazy today. Oh, there's Rose. It's her little pink head back there. Dixie. Not seeing Dixie yet today. Jamie is certainly going to be hiding out. She ate a big meal last night. And Bryce is, I'm guessing she's under there. Let me go ahead and I'm going to pause this, turn these on, because I got to bend over behind that table. There we go. Alright, Bryce needs her water dish washed, but we're not going to do that right now. I'm not going to do that on camera. You can see her back in there. And Jamie is totally hidden. She doesn't ever hide in there right now. I took it out for her to eat yesterday. I'm going to put that back in a minute, but I'm not going to do that in the video. So, now we've got our heater on. So now that everybody's a little bit more awake, I'm going to take Linda's little mask off so that her eyes can adjust to the light. And then next thing I do is I open our blinds so the babies can look outside, get a little bit of natural light coming in here before I turn the big overhead light on. Excuse me. And so I can watch for the UPS truck. I'm expecting a couple Amazon packages today. Oh goodness, I got a lot of stuff to step over. I gotta move that the box of the Christmas decorations into my office to store them for the year. Haven't done that yet. So we're going to come over here, and I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. Let me see if hold on. Okay, the mobile isn't wanting to work. You guys might remember last night I couldn't get it to work, and it probably needs batteries. So here's everybody. So we just like we do when I'm putting them to bed, we start over on this side of the room and get everybody up. Usually I do turn on the mobile for them in the mornings. There we go. Shut our door here. Not gonna turn the lights on just yet. So there's Miss Linda. So we're gonna take her binky. I usually take their binkies during the day. We try to associate having a pacifier with bedtime. Here's her little lovey. We're going to take that for now. And I'm going to move her blanket to the side, and we're just going to pick up little Miss Ma'am. And once I get her blanket is going to move back right here. And I'm going to put her little small self back. And it's not too cold in here this morning. Usually if it's a little chilly in here, I'll put this on her, but it's not bad in here this morning, so I think I'll just leave her in that. Put her lovey there next to her. And so then we just kind of do the same thing with everybody else. Here's Annie. Good morning. Annie's not much of a morning person at all. She's still got her little bunny. Let's take this. Sit this beside her there. Look at her hair. Oh my gosh. She's one of the more realistic babies I have, for sure. Get her up here. She's got her little booties on. Put those on her yesterday because it was a little cold in here. She really doesn't like to be covered with her blanket unless she's sleeping. Yesterday I had everybody covered up already because it was cold in here. But Annie does not like to be covered up during the day, so I just put booties on her to keep her a little extra warm. I love that mobile. Anyway, so here's these girls. There's Chris and Norma. And usually with their blanket, I just kind of fold it up and put it over here, just so I don't have to try to lift both of them up, because that's not very easy to do. So here's Norma's little bunny. We're just going to move that to the side. She already spit her binky out. She knows the drill. Just going to kind of lay her over here. Give Chris a little room. Poor Chris. They love to snuggle. There's Chris. I love this little onesie on her. Wild runs in the family. So I'm gonna sit her bunny right here, back here, so that it's still there if she wants it. And I'm gonna take her little passy. So there she is. And we always do Carrie last. She takes a little longer to get woken up than everybody else does. She's older, so she's just kind of in the mornings. So we leave her be in the mornings. So here's Miss Elena. And there she is. Good morning. Let's take her little binky. See that little smile? I adore her little smile. She doesn't have a stuffed animal yet. I haven't assigned one to her yet. But I'm going to get her one first chance I get. And for her, since it is chilly in here, I do like to put her little pants back on her. There we go. There she is. And usually during the day, I push down their little hoods so that they can get some of that natural light coming in, and just helps them recognize that it's morning time so they don't get their little days and nights mixed up. And we're going to do the same thing for Miss Riff over here. Her little penguin can just lounge right there. So here's Riff. We're just going to unwrap her. Take this, her little hedgehog. Move it back here. There she is. And take her little binky. There's her little pouty mouth. And she's just going to hang out right there. I love her little hands. She is my only baby that's weighted, by the way. She's 4 pounds. So then we're going to come over here to Jamie. And Jamie is really not a morning person. So, well, I mean, you know what? She is, but she's not. You know what? She's not a morning person for the first 5 minutes. And then after that, she's like, hey, good morning, everybody. So you can wake her up kind of gently. Good morning, Jamie. Good morning. There she is. I love this pacifier for her. By the way, if anybody's wondering, I got their personalized initial pacifiers off of Temu. They were only $2 each, so that's nice. Come here, baby. Pick you up. Actually, I think I'm going to leave her covered in her blanket. I'm just going to put it over her little legs because she does get cold easily. So we're just going to do this. Pardon the rough angle. This is a little bit hard to do with one hand, especially when you're bent over, standing on her head. So there she is, and I think I'm going to give her her mittens back as well. Alright, so now she's got her mittens on, and her turtle's going to sit there right there and watch over her. Boop. There she is. I just want to point out Jamie's shirt. Love you to the moon and back. I love this shirt because love you to the moon and back is something that my mom and I have always said to each other since I was really little. So, of course, I had to get that. I can't remember where I got that, though. I want to say I got it at Rose's, but that might not be true. So here's Miss Lori. There's my girl. Sometimes I gotta stand and kind of rock her for a minute. She's not too much of a morning person either. She wanted to sleep swaddled last night. We're gonna take her little binky. I love hers too. Her L almost kind of looks like a J when you first look at it, though. So we're gonna unwrap the burrito. There she is. She got her little sheep pajama onesie. There she is. Oh, I love this little girl. What did I do with her pumpkin? I just have it. Oh, there it is. I'm just going to let her hold her pumpkin this morning, just to get woken up. She loves her pumpkin. It's so soft. I got this at Target, actually. So there she is. There's Miss Lori Bird. Call her Lori Bird. And here's Miss Karen over here. Karen needs her hair fixed again. I always rough it up because every time I walk by, I want to pat her on her little head. So her hair gets roughed up. There's hers. Her passy, by the way. And Allison, who has her little flamingo theme going on. She got her stuffed flamingo. And her passy clip has flamingos on it. So I'm just going to put that down there. And let me back Claire up here. Goodness gracious, Claire needs her hair fixed. I gotta remove that too. We took our Christmas stuff down, I forgot. looks like Claire got ahead of the game and already took her pacifier out for the morning, so that's good. It's our collection of mini hourglasses. So now we get Carrie up. So I'm just going to take her blanket off of her. Good morning. Good morning, Carrie. Have your bunny for a minute. Okay. And this is certainly a two-hand job. So I'm probably not going to film this, but I'm just going to put her sweatpants that she wore yesterday back on. And we'll be right back with you. Okay, so I've got Miss Carrie up and dressed, and she's ready to start the day. Her hair's a little messy. We've still got that braid in, though, so we're just going to sit her in her little chair where she sits during the day, and, yeah, and then we got to put her bed away for the day, and, then after that, of course, once everybody's up, we go ahead and turn the lights on. Okay, there she is, and in case you didn't get a good look at her outfit, it's just butterfly sweatpants and this shirt that goes with it with a little butterfly on it there. And I usually let her hold her bunny during the day. And let's see, where did I put her blanket? Blanket's right there. Move her pillow. And then, this thing is super easy to fold up. As you can see, I just did that with one hand. You just fold it right up. Right like that. And then, I'm about to do this with two hands, but we just store it right under there. Alright, and only in about 15 seconds, all her stuff is under there. And so now that everybody is up and they've had a little time to adjust, we turn our light on. So, usually at this point I will just start breakfast for me and them, usually turn a movie on. I think we're going to watch The Lion King this morning. So, that's been a favorite for everybody recently. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe. We're almost at 300. This is pretty awesome. Thank you guys so much for that. So, yeah, see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.